When I sent my little darling to school for the first time, I learned all about behavior charts. A great day meant a blue star, and a really bad day meant a red star, otherwise known as a fallen star. A great day resulted in a tiny toy from the treasure box, and a bad day meant no recess. Most days, my daughter visited the treasure box, but this isn't the case for all children. A few years ago, my friend told me about the experience of her bouncy, fun-loving son, Cash. One morning, he accidentally left his homework on the table at home. His first grade teacher had a policy that required him to stay in for recess to do the work. Unfortunately, without recess, he was antsy and had behavior issues throughout the afternoon at school and at home. That week, his situation spiraled until his mom got a call from the principal. Cash was in tears, claiming that he was no good. His friends began calling him the bad kid because he always had a red star. Then one day, Cash's mother realized that when he had an opportunity to burn off energy through physical play at recess, he had an easier time focusing. He remembered his homework, was kinder to other kids, and was happier with himself. After hearing Cash's story, I started to wonder, is skipping recess bad for kids? So I did a little research. The most important thing I learned is like thirst and hunger, play is a biological urge. Dr. Jack Panksepp, award-winning neuroscientist, researcher, and psychobiologist, explains that just as people become preoccupied with finding a drink when they're thirsty, kids have a really hard time focusing on anything else if their urge to run, skip, and romp around goes unsatisfied. Children crave recess and can't learn properly without it. But that's not all. Playing is also good for the brain. Children learn when they play. They develop cognitive skills as they negotiate playground equipment, participate in games with rules, and engage in imaginary role play. When they use their bodies physically, their brains have time to recycle chemicals used for long-term memory. After recess, these kiddos are ready to focus on their academics and retain information. When children play with their peers, they also learn skills essential for personal growth. They learn how to function socially in a society. This includes the ability to stand up for themselves, negotiate with others in sharing and such, and find support from their friends. That means that recess is good for the heart. But let's not forget the physical benefits of play. Recess promotes activity at school, but it also helps develop healthy habits. Many children run, jump, and climb during recess. They have an opportunity to exercise in a way they enjoy while developing their large motor skills. Some kids choose not to participate vigorously, but the Council on Health grants even minor movement during recess counterbalances sedentary time at home and at school, making recess good for the body. As I finished my research, I realized that taking away recess as a punishment for disruptive behavior is detrimental to elementary school students because recess satiates a biological urge for play and provides academic, social, and physical benefits for all children. Recess should be considered a child's personal time. Just as employers are required to give their workers breaks, kids need to play. It's good for the brain, good for the heart, and good for the body. Are there any questions about kids in recess? Thank you.